Alright, ebusian for mamda mu na masi emfamba ye chena yisu. Medo bibiasi ediba ye chena yisu. Na masel say notification button emu hia me ye pa obetene ne on. Say the updates bebia onso nsa be den e be ka no ahwe. Na bibia aye kama. Say the news emu hwam na ye de ba mu. E brentima nyibre ne nkotie ensem kakra ekoso.
And so we have a new parliament, the 9th parliament. And therefore what was pending there came to an end and had to be reintroduced. And so it was reintroduced. In spite of the challenges I had with the former president, it was actually transmitted to the former president. They wrote to tell us that they will not assent to it. The only constitutional error they committed was they didn't give us the reasons why they will not assent to it, and they did not also transmit the bill back to us. They imprisoned it there, and so we didn't get the bill back. So the 9th Parliament on resumption took back the bill. And as you recall, that's a private member's bill. And so members of this house took it up. They've gone through the whole process as detailed out in our standing orders. But as it went through the process, the new government indicated that they wanted to take it as a public bill. I personally disagreed. I made it known to His Excellency the President that this is an initiative of our people, the traditional leaders, the religious leaders, civil society leaders. Ghanaians wanted this bill passed through private members' bill. And so be it. We'll process it as private members' bill. Now, the processes had finished, and as you know, it has to come back to the Speaker. You know, our rules have given what the Speaker is expected to do, which I will do before it can be laid in the House. That was not done. And so when it was put on the order paper, I queried it, because you haven't heard from me according to the standing order. So that will be done before it's laid before the House. But because a lot of work has already been done, we think that it's going to have smooth process in the House, because both sides of the House now support it, and His Excellency the President has given indication that he's ready and willing at any time that is passed by the House to assent to it. Honorable members, this language was proposed by me as the chairman of the Constitutional and Legal Committee. Initially, our laws were not passed that way, but the 1992 Constitution is clear in its rendition. We had to debate this as to how to couch the intro, or what we call the preamble of the bills. The preamble of the bills, which legally is termed the enacting formula of bills. There was a debate chaired by the then Speaker, D.F. Annan, and I had to propose this, and everybody was convinced, and it's been adopted since then. That's why you have it, we always say, passed by the Parliament of Ghana and assented to by the President. That was not the enacting formula, and I think it has worked for us. So please, hold your peace. It will come sooner than later. Civil society is getting restless again, but I want to assure them that they know my passion in this matter, and I want to get it properly passed so that implementation becomes easier. There are a few things that our attention has been drawn to, which we'll work on together here, so that when we pass the bill, it's a bill that is accepted by all, and we will definitely obey the prescriptions of the bill. So please, I thank you all for your contributions, but I didn't want to be the one talking about my being elected as the chairperson of the 52 Africa Geopolitical Group in the Afenyo. Please, brothers and sisters from Uganda, your speaker too is my vice in the conference of speakers.
Speaker, with respect, the Speaker, thank you for always bringing to light important matters. Mr. Speaker, just by way of clarity, you indicated that there are some problems that have been identified with the bill that was passed by the 8th Parliament. In other words, the attention of Mr. Speaker has been drawn to some few things. Mr. Speaker, we will be happy that at the appropriate time, some of these issues are shared with us. Mr. Speaker, because for us, this is a very important matter, and I'm happy that you have brought it to a peaceful rest, considering the unyielding posture our friends opposite me took on this matter, even where we were proposing some amendment for safe landing and we had had discussions. They never supported it. And in a hot afternoon, they decided to hang us with that bill, and they were partisanly political with it. So if today, as Mr. Speaker has put it, they themselves have realized that the bill they passed was problematic, and they would want to, yes, that their attention, if today they have seen that the attention has been drawn to some excesses in the bill, however too late in the day, it is good that they themselves have come to that realization. But Mr. Speaker, we wait patiently for that day. But Mr. Speaker, our friends must know that sometimes when they place a rat poison on another man's tongue, it will not take too long for they themselves to taste that rat poison. We are patiently waiting for this LGBT bill. We are patiently waiting for the corrected version. Mr. Speaker, I speak no more. Mr. Speaker, because the matter that was dealt with in this House in your absence, which the majority leader invited you to clarify, was a matter of great concern to me. Mr. Speaker, and I was very eager to pick your direction and guidance on the matter. Mr. Speaker, you resolved two matters, as I understood it. The first one, Mr. Speaker, you resolved the matter of whether or not the bill is pending, which therefore can be assented to by the President. You gave the direction that the 8th Parliament dissolve with all its uncompleted acts. And therefore, the bill which was passed in this House died with the 8th Parliament no longer exists. Mr. Speaker, quite clearly, that position is in consonance with the position taken by the minority leader in this side of the House. And with the greatest respect to the majority leader, I'm sure the majority leader himself will concede that the position he articulated or submitted in respect of that particular matter is at variance with the guidance the Speaker rightly gave. Then the second one, Mr. Speaker, which is what the Honorable Sweeney spoke to. So, Speaker, you said there have been certain proposals to make the bill better, and which is what the minority that pointed out, that if you have realized that the bill that was passed by the 8th Parliament was not fit for purpose, and therefore you have found it necessary. The Speaker did not give specifics as to what are the specific proposals or variations to make the bill better. But the point the minority leader made is that there seems to be a certain concession that the bill that was passed by the 8th Parliament was not fit for purpose, and therefore it has been revised for this 9th Parliament to consider it. So, Speaker, it will be very interesting for us to find out what are the specific areas which have been revised. Because, for example, Mr. Speaker, one of the contentious issues which came up in respect of that particular bill was the issue of human rights. Let me conclude. Honorable Member, we are not debating the bill. Now you are going into contents. You are now not referring to what I said or what he said, but you are not going into contents. Now we are not discussing or debating any provision of the bill. And you still don't know what I meant by the statements. So please, I assure you that when we get there, being an open speaker, I will let you know what it is. I'm guided. But let me just conclude, Speaker, by saying that let them bring the bill as it was and as was passed by the 8th Parliament in the same form and shape. Don't change it. Don't water it down. What the Ghanaian people want is to have a law which promotes good sexual conduct in Ghana and which prevents LGBTQ. Don't go and change the 8th Parliament bill. Don't go and water it down. Don't go and revise it and bring it to the 9th Parliament and have the President assent to it, assent to a bill which is not fit for purpose. We want the 8th Parliament bill for the 9th Parliament to consider. Verbatim, don't change it.
MPP kwa kotoa by Frank 240 dia Baumian Konani Baumian no piano. But we are wondering yato and suffer ene kakra mo koye press conference amoye no sabi yesika ko ye jene koku ankasa no odi sheba Ghana 40 so that man there be MPP na krom so na meka ran yesa so
jama menchi obi na menchi atifo ni ahwefo a Omajimra no motie the platform programming medical kase ewi ade se wantie soja na o ankasa o ha was nyama akoso no pano ne ewi anu ne de atwa mu nyina na ha na abeti no osano ma onchire mu kamanti no mo woni apanfo ni nyina abaso na maka na sana ma menchia otafo MPP fo nyina atafo ne pankro na MPP fo nyina menchia wo mo edi kan ye yura Lawyer Vincent Kwasifo MP or Waterfall Honorable or boy Jumapa Mononchiano. I feel so Okotafo a very electoral area be Pankrono Estate. Economy Assemblyman. Wow. Yes, or more my body man for Honorable Ghana Honor of Isaac Chom Kapaya Moa. Edmanadio Yana Monkai. Almost every money and Papa Edmanadi. So Mona Edmanadi. Managing them say Yameba. So Yameba. Auntie Match up on Cono Estate for Match what chance of what? Nakfanabra. You're MP. Manama platform. Oh, Yamia. Yes, I say it's not a more boy money. Okay. I remember. Platform. Sorry, I didn't remember. Don't worry, I didn't remember. Oh, yeah, let's busy. Remember. Why? Okay. The show was our bono. No man was asking chair offensive of MP or Dr. Frechi Asamoah. Wow. Papa no the FM station tie pa Angel 96.1.
Wow.
Angel come see be home with you. And you know consent community online. Offensive love.
Very good.
Oba me tell you oba djuma pa wo so offensive love for. Nti ma chia no. You are Dr. Nsiasa so tie ewie.
Doctor.
Yes. Yes. Also tie ewie nti. Mama Nchano. Now, you are quite some no so.
Yeah, do best.
You didn't be
yeah. That's my press conference. Organizers.
Who organizers now was something I was saying. Yeah, the Okononai. 94. Now, 94 near Yanni deputy similar. And now, so when so, your party no. As a constituency be any person, also be any person, to year 94. Your party no so no. The only say, a Mabru Nadia, NPP party, and Mabru Nadia. And to be a cost of party, will be a Mabru Nadia. A bad Madina, any a call for my kingdom, my friend, Dominic Domudin Commodifa, and party no. Unti a Coba say, yeah, chances now, you war in 2028 against him and Mendes for no. Now I say Mabruna. Party no air and Diana. You bear Juma Ding going for 2020. Now say you come from your Kuti, your form 4. And until you move 62 out of the 94. I didn't say back constituency be a was anti memoir say. And until you call all the 47 constituencies. A Washanti region. Get to be a Uraho, BCBI Uraho, a Gabia Uramu. Okay, so now you say get to be a raho. Get to be a raho. Baby, I'm for you. Tinka cry your coho. Tinka your coho. Down for BCC. Yane Karu. Karu for the beyond. Tinka Muko. Your coho. Tinka Hono Mensiasa. From the Anna Nording. Mensiasa. Yane Colabani or Yasim Commander. So much on my party. How much on my party? Yane Karu ye deputy youth organizer war Mensiasa and in the court tinka ho. You could tear the tinka for worker. Wow. If you honor your batter for your back from your name get to swing in a yako and a makokasa. That you be a can say. Some more NPP for more percent to me are more pen 2028. Over some on second they are. Monkoya dear bakope. Maybe some say na dear ben and walk on horse me. Adia Monkoya and say Nipan Mumwa. Mwaje Monkata Tumwa. Ubi a person by Francatuni in the Mamma party. Moko Amufa Bacopen, Brabacono, and Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. There's out of all these people, Brian Tampo can't be. Oh, when your friend say, Dr. Dichumuka can't be. Near the boss, Comrade Japan, engineer can't. And you are complex, that's what Kaona, Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. But the young the PR, for Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. Now, and I feel a month of soldier. The Omo can say, any part Lumina, Omo and party, more party in Penifagio on Carta to Mono. Then remember Biano, I was a born in Chidom near Copre. Nipo didn't do any more 2028 young man signing at the 2 million Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. And here Bisa will say, says a more kind of son, and you're so bad, you're not so and found some combo party for no money, and almost say, Papa no. And you crown pono or Negana for the Juma 16 good years. 8 years as a running mate for another Danko Kufado. 8 years as vice president for another Danko Kufado. That is from 2017 to 2024. So clearly Ghana for Huno. Enna. So by Ghana and politics are here more. From 92, Eddie Bessie and now no Kasi. Vice President BNY. Mia. One son of Juma H and Dr. Alaji and West Mission. I had your phone for an economy. Or John Dramani Mahama's Excellency, the president now, used to be a vice president. But the point is that so much. So, the Omo can say any other vice president. So, the Omo can say vice president, ya Nimreso, who preach ya man digitization, ebe the order of the day. Ebe si Omangana Muasida. What you say? The Omo say can say vice president, ya Nimreso. Okofa Ghana card at the buyer. We didn't see that. What you say? Professor Tifa that woman. No, but then vice president no. So the point is that vice president no any there or the buyer no come also Professor Tifa that no okay. Obakaya. You see a Friday be drape. drip no yɛ machines a abanda dana MPP abanda
caterpillar ne ade a
Benel district
obekɔ na sɛ mmerɛ na obeso ne ato aba
exactly Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ɛne so ade hunu we propose the cabinet na cabinet so the call parliament ma anamonto timi ko so ne district bi a Ghana fa na ha say ba bia no district no wo omo ankasa ne ma omo timi de ye omo akwan